Imagine sailing a fleet of warships for 7 agonizing months across 18,000 miles of hostile ocean, only to have it completely annihilated in a single afternoon. This isn't a work of fiction. This is the story of the Battle of Tsushima, one of the most lopsided and consequential naval battles in human history, a clash that would create one empire and doom another. The year is 1905. The colossal Russian Empire is at war with the small rising nation of Japan. To secure victory, the Tsar dispatches his Baltic fleet, a mighty armada of over 40 warships, on an epic journey from Europe, all the way around Africa, to the waters of Japan. They are a formidable sight, but they are also exhausted. Their ships are outdated, and their crews are demoralized after the grueling voyage. Waiting for them in the Tsushima Strait is the man who would become Japan's greatest naval hero, Admiral Togo Heihachiro. His Imperial Japanese Navy is brand new. His ships are faster, his gunners are better trained, and his technology is superior. He is not just waiting, he is setting a perfect trap. As the Russian fleet steamed into the strait, Admiral Togo executed a daring and legendary maneuver known as crossing the T. He turned his entire fleet across the path of the Russian column. This allowed him to bring every single one of his powerful guns to bear on the enemy, while the Russians could only fire their forward-facing cannons. It was a masterstroke. The Japanese shells, packed with a more powerful explosive, tore through the Russian battleships one by one. The Russian fleet, technologically outmatched and tactically outmaneuvered, sailed directly into a wall of fire and steel. The result was not a battle. It was a slaughter. Of the 45 Russian warships that entered the strait, 38 were sunk, captured, or forced to surrender. Nearly 5,000 Russian sailors were killed. In stark contrast, Japan lost only 3 small torpedo boats. The news of this total annihilation sent shockwaves across the globe. For Russia, the defeat was a national humiliation that shattered the authority of the Tsar and directly triggered the 1905 revolution, the first crack in an empire that would crumble just a decade later. For Japan, the victory was a coronation. It was the first time a modern Asian power had decisively crushed a European one, announcing Japan's arrival as a major world power and fueling the ambitions that would shape the 20th century. One battle, 2 destinies, forever changed.